Hello. Let skunk commentary begin.
What is up, folks? My name is Skunk Commentary, the skunk host with the most. And today, we're gonna talk about something really stupid. So if you grew up during a time where people actually read books, you might know of Roald Dahl, who is famous for stuff like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Big Friendly Giant, Matilda, and a lot more works. And now, people don't have any tough skin at all. You wanna know why? Well, a publishing house called Puffin is now rewriting his novels, and they are going to remove some of the words to make it more politically accurate and less hateful is their excuse. And some of these words, oh my god. So the first words they decided to change was fat, which they changed to ginormous. And is it only me or isn't that worse? Like, when I think of fat, I think of someone a bit chubby. When I think of ginormous, I think of a fucking whale. You know, like I think of a blue whale or the fucking skyscrapers of New York, not a bigger person. And they also changed the word ugly, which, you know, never good to call anyone ugly, but they changed it to uncanny. Why? They also removed the word mad, which, god, imagine what they'll do to poor Alice in Wonderland. The crazy hatter. No, it's the Mad Hatter. It's always been the Mad Hatter. I'm getting off topic. And they also changed the words mom and dad to parents, which is like, you're just removing words at this point. That's just like, why? Everyone is like, oh, my mom is doing this, or oh, my dad's doing that. Not my parent is doing this, because it's just confusing. And they also remove boy and girl and just now refer to them as children. And I'm sitting here like, this is a kid's book. This is a couple of kids' books. And people are getting pissed off because it's not gender neutral. And they also, in the Chocolate Factory with the Oompa Loompas, they now call them small people instead of small men, or little people or little men. Why? And apparently, it's also now wrong with the witches, with the witches wearing wigs, and so that everyone can have fun and like the books even today. And I love the response this got. This is like Salman Rushdie. You might remember him from almost getting killed earlier last year. And he calls this absurd censorship. And I can agree fully. Like, I can get the censorship they made to this classic Swedish novel Pippi Långstrump, where her dad is a pirate king. In the old version, he was an N-word king. And that is fucked up in itself, you know, but yeah. And a lot of Swedish media that I'm reading is from a Swedish website, also call this dumb and impressively dumb, which I just find fucking hilarious. So, the thing is, everyone loves a whole bunch of these works. Like, I think everyone loves Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, both the book and the old movie with Johnny Depp. Who does not love that? Or everyone loves The Big Friendly Giant, especially the movie that was made in 2016. That movie, even though I am more of a horror fan, that movie is just so great. I still remember how happy and a bit sad I was after watching it. It's a masterpiece in itself. And what else do we have? The Witches, that is great. All of Roald Dahl's works are great, and they should not be changed around. Like, I get it if you take, like, for example, the older copies of the Stephen King novel The Talisman describes Speedy Parker as an N-word. And I can get it if you change that out to another word. And I get it if you change the F slur to say homosexual or whatever it is. I'm behind using removing outdated terms. But fat, ugly, mad, mom and dad, boys and girls, those aren't outdated terms. Why does it have to be gender neutral? Let's do that. I mean, I don't mind if you're trans, but why does that have to be gender neutral? Nobody gave a fuck about it earlier. And nobody gave a fuck about if someone called someone fat. I mean, sure, it's not nice, but it's better than calling someone ginormous. Like, if I go up to someone and I say, hey bro, you're fucking ginormous, I'm a fucking asshole. Can't we just go back to a society that did not give a fuck? Like, I hate being a part of the generation with a loud minority, these extreme social justice idiots. This is just ridiculous, honestly. I mean, this gotta be a joke. This gotta be someone at the publishing house who does not know how to read a fucking calendar and who's like, April 1st jokes in February. That sounds like a great idea. And yeah, honestly, I think this is so dumb. And like, I get it if you remove really bad words, but none of these are bad words. That's the thing. That's the fucking thing. And as a guy who loves to write, I mean, writing is my #1 passion here in life. Like, my goal is to become an author. And when I write my stories, I'm vulgar. Why? Because it's meant for young adults, and it's a horror story, so yeah. And also, nobody gives a fuck about how vulgar you're in the book, because the character's actions does not reflect your own. Like, I don't think Stephen King would like to partake in a child orgy just because he wrote one in it, or Clive Barker wants to R-word someone to death because he wrote about it in the Scarlet Gospels. Like, and also, Roald Dahl, he's been dead for more than 30 years, so why do this now? I mean, his family, I don't know how big of a family he had, but you know, did they approve that? Or I don't think they did, because it's literally just politicizing a beloved author's works. And I hope that these things get cut, that they just continue to release some novels like they've always done. But I'm just gonna say, from now on, I will buy previously owned copies or older copies of these books. Just like if I want to find like Stephen King's Rage, I'll buy an old copy of the Bachman books. But this shouldn't be a real change. This is a joke, people. And with that done, my name is Skunk Commentary, calling out this ridiculous fucking bullshit and signing out. People need to get thicker skin, for God's sake.